everybody, 365 Days of Horsemanship, day 325 and day 326. Just here chilling with Lawrence, doing a little bit of easygoing flow while I talk to you guys. It's been, kind of a weird week. Had a few days I just couldn't make it up for whatever reason, and yeah, got some really frustrating news at work, and yeah, I came up yesterday and just really came up kind of like to comfort myself, and to have like that time with the horses. I really feel like I'm going through this questioning at the moment of like really where I'm going with all of this, with everything. I think I just kind of feel like there's something just a little bit missing from, I think, the energy of my sessions. There's like some joy or delight just like somehow just not consistently available to me, and that's really difficult and frustrating. And it's frustrating to feel negative about it. It's frustrating to feel like I only have negative things to say sometimes, and yeah, I feel so lucky and so privileged, and that's almost like the most frustrating thing is like to have everything that I need, except like somehow the inner monologue to feel like that I can. Yeah, maybe just some difficulty being happy with what is, being happy in the present. Yeah, I don't know really. Yesterday was a really hard day as well because I came up, I was quite emotional. I'd had such a frustrating afternoon and evening, and I came up after work, and I just wanted to cuddle. I just wanted to like just be. I didn't want any like demands or pressure or anything. I just wanted like just to be with both of the horses, and just came up to Lawrence, and he just walked straight up to me and literally started trying to rub his face on me, and I just left the field like immediately and went and just like sat behind the fence, and I felt so defeated, like so just like empty. Like the whole thing just felt really empty. Like this is not the relationship that I want to have. It's not the relationship that I want to build. Like, and I think also, I think maybe a realization that perhaps the only thing I can think of is that I just don't want to admit and accept the fact that like in my quest to be passive, I allow a situation where I'm behaving like a slave or a servant and my needs don't exist within the relationship. And I think that's actually a pattern that exists in a lot of places in my life, where I will make compromises or do things that make me feel uncomfortable in order for other people to be okay. And like it's such a balance, like sometimes that's the way that a healthy functioning society or unit of human beings or beings of any type exist, is by helping each other, mutual aid, people working together. But yeah, yesterday felt like I had trained Lawrence so intensely to think about his needs all the time, and to have that expectation of me that I am going to meet his needs all the time was just that was a hard experience to have, I think, to feel like that that's the horse that I've trained, and that my voice is actually so quiet within that relationship in those ways. So that was frustrating. That was definitely frustrating. Lawrence just did a really nice head focus there. So that's where I'm going to leave him, on a nice focus change, category change that he made on his own. It was fine with me yesterday. I just kind of came up and hung out and just was in flow with her for a few steps, and that was fine. But yeah, I think it's just like finding out what I want and need from these relationships, how I can fit in, is a real challenge, because the barrier and the boundary to that, where other methods of training might make this easier, is that if you are willing to dominate through the feelings of the horse, then you can do all the things that you want to do. If you, your horse might even be sort of pretty happy doing its job. I think I'm kind of in a place now where if I was motivated to do so, I do believe that I could train a horse well with that type of training. I think I understand the principles enough that if I had the motivation to do it, that I could train horses well now. I don't think it's a technical skill issue. I think it's a desire, heart and desire issue, that I just don't want to create horses for myself who are trained in that way. I don't want to have horses who see me as their work. I want to have horses where I feel that I am as much as possible a part of their herd, and we do things together that feel enjoyable for everybody at every step of the process, and working as close to that as possible, because I think, why not work towards that? Like, people might say, oh, that's idealistic, that's unrealistic, that's impossible goal or whatever, but actually, firstly, I've seen it done by Elsa in a lot of ways, and secondly, the only way to ever get there is to practice and try and learn how to create that vision by working towards that goal. And so within the boundaries of not forcing the horse to just do what I want to do each day, how do I find my own needs and wants and desires within the framework of me being free and the horse being free to both do whatever we want to do and feel satisfied with the outcome each day? So yeah, it's a hard question, and it's, I think, triggering a lot of self-belief questioning within myself. A lot of this idea that, in order to be successful in this kind of work, you really have to believe that what you're doing is not a waste of time. And to have that belief, I think, in myself is the hardest thing to say. Like, actually, I trust myself and believe in myself that I can achieve this end result, and what I'm working towards is valuable, and allow myself to sort of have that excitement is a challenge. So yeah, so it's been a challenging couple of days. Yeah, definitely a lot of frustration. And I really don't like talking about this stuff either. I find it that, you know, who wants to listen to me talk about how confused and miserable I am? When I should be just happy and chilling. But that is all I had to say about those 2 days, and I didn't want to make something up that wasn't true. So yeah. Today is now day 327, and today has actually been better. I will sit down and do another video after I've seen Mia, and yeah, I think that one will be a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more positive.